Next here, what we're going to do is take a look at a drill called the spin drill. Now this drill here, what we're really focused on is getting the hand speed to get up and really be really aggressive. All up to this point, we've been really working on technique and some of the technical parts of the stroke here. Now we want to be able to stress that and also to be able to go fast, because that's ultimately our goal. We want to be able to swim fast. Backstrokers can have a challenging time to get their tempo or their hand speed up. So this drill is perfect for that. So let's go over some of the key things that we look for. Here we can see that our swimmer is elevated out of the water. This is kind of what we want to be able to see out of this drill. The body is going to kind of almost be upright like this as we're going to be performing the drill. The higher up, it's okay. Main emphasis is getting those hands out of the water and going also really fast. Now, while we're doing that really fast, we also want to be able to emphasize a lot of the key points that we were talking about in our previous drills. So here we have an entry just outside the shoulder. Beautiful job. And then this on the opposite side, again, just opposite outside the shoulder would look really good. Head staying steady, and we see a little bit more of an effort here out of our kick than we have seen out of our swimmer versus some previous videos. We're going to switch here to just a quick underwater view. It's going to be a little challenging to kind of see things from a front view. One thing that we really appreciate here, though, is that our athlete is making a little bit of a better effort to keep the feet up at the surface. If your swimmer is struggling with this drill, we would really recommend putting on some fins that will really help be able to keep the feet up a little bit more at the surface. We've kind of talked a little bit about here previously about our kick. We see here that we've got this bend in the knee that we would encourage our athlete to keep working at, so that way we can keep the feet up at the surface. Coming back here, you're going to really be able to see the elevation of the body that we kind of talked about here in the beginning. Here's just another perspective of coming back. Now here, just outside the shoulder as we're going into that entry point. Here, better job on our left side versus our right. So that'll be an opportunity to speak here with our athlete about some of the things that they are doing as they're moving through the water. But overall, we're staying nice and steady with the body positioning. We see again the legs here moving, and we're keeping those feet up at the surface. Let's see how we're doing under the water. As we're kind of coming in, now here we're doing actually a little better job than what we were doing before with some of our drills. So our athlete previously had a tendency to go a little bit deep, and here we can't really afford that. So as the hand kind of hits the water, we're going to see a downward movement right there. And then what we're going to want to see is just an emphasis on changing the direction here of those fingertips. So we kind of see that right there. That's a much better job than we've seen our athlete do versus some of our other drill videos. So here then what we're going to want to see is then just pushing the hand toward the hip. We want to see this V-like shape of the arm as we're moving through the water. So this is really nice work here out of our athlete. And we can also see, and we didn't really mention before, check out that rotation. This is really nice and even on both sides. So let's take a look here then at the left side as we're coming in. So here we're going to again see everything go down, and then what we're going to want to see is the emphasis on changing the direction of the fingertips. Now here on the left side, we're a little bit deeper than the right, which is okay. We probably would not recommend going really any deeper than this. And then here we can see this V-like shape. It's a little sharper than the other side, but that's all right. That's going to allow here our athlete to really grab that water and then really push that to the hips. So overall here, really nice job. We can kind of see the legs going in. So we could also see that the legs could stay up here at the surface just also a little bit more. But overall here, this is a really great job of our athlete. Now remember, Every drill is going to have a purpose, and our athletes are going to be able to do these drills at varying abilities. Sometimes some flaws are going to exist, or you may need to explore using a combination of some drills. We really like this drill just again to get that hand speed up, that tempo up, so that they can feel like what it is like to get those hands going really, really, really fast. If you found this video helpful, please be sure to like and to subscribe, as we're releasing new drill videos all the time.